Man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise, and welcome to another episode of That's Right. Playing Maturity. That's right, man. Welcome to another episode of Playing Maturity. As you know, we here at Playing Maturity are here to deliver a message of maturity to millennials and their minors in an effort to create the perfect citizen. So check this out, man. I'm excited. I'm just so grateful as I share each and every time because it's the truth. I'm excited because I know as I went and looked back at the OG of this thing, man, Eric Thomas, Dr. Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip-hop preacher. I just finally went back over this weekend and went all the way back to his very first video to see where he has come from to where he is now. And it just motivated me beyond measure. I've had the opportunity to speak in front of crowds. I've had the opportunity to earn income by speaking in front of people and empowering people, but nowhere near what I know that I'm capable of doing is as long as I stay focused, as long as I continue to run the race that God has put before me. So look, I'm excited. Shout out to the man himself, Dr. E.T., man. Salute to the day that we do meet. And I just saw where his video started from, so I'm going to keep on bringing that fire every single Monday and keep on rocking out, man. So that's my goal. That's what I'm accomplished. That's what I'm here to do. So, as you know, we are in the month of May. As we discussed last week, the month of May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. The month of May is National Mental Health Awareness Month. So last week on the 4th, we discussed what? Get the word out. What that was what? Awareness. Getting people to become aware of the reality of mental health, mental illness, and our necessity to grow and prosper and flourish in our mental health. Many people like to work out. They go on keto diets. They go on all types of diets, drinking water, you know what I'm saying, vitamins, supplements, things of that nature. However, a lot of people, what are they doing for their mental health? You can work out, you can lift weights, you can run miles, you can do whatever you need to do for your physical body, but what are you doing for your mental health? What are you doing for your spiritual health, your emotional well-being? Those are the questions that we have to ask. So last week was called what? Get the word out, the awareness of mental health, mental illness, and things of these natures, mental illness. This week, this Monday, this episode is about, y'all know how I be. I'm in the middle of the city in the wildest places, you know what I'm saying? So certain things I can't control. But anyway, this Monday, our episode, this Monday, we're going to call this one right here, Acknowledge That Thing. Acknowledge that thing. You dig what I'm saying? And what I mean by acknowledge that thing is you must acknowledge the reality of your necessity for mental health. You must acknowledge if you do have some type of issues that need to be resolved. Bipolar. Is it depression? Is it anxiety? Is it post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or old school they call it shell shock? Like, what type of things have you gone through in life that has produced this mental state that you have? I've ran with all types of people in the streets. I ran with some gangsters. In the streets, I ran with some people that was just wild and did just wild stuff like without thinking. And it's like, man, what type of mindset do you have to pull out this gun in broad daylight and do whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of thinking processes does a person have? Like, what type of mental health do they have, or mental illness do they have to do what they've done? In the military, I was with some different folks and different individuals and seeing what type of thought processes they may have had. I've just been around people, as we all have. You see people, they might be really bitter. Why are they bitter? Well, they may have been molested when they were a child. They may have been molested when they were a teenager or even raped. So I've seen many females that are very bitter and many females that really hate men because of what they've gone through. And I've come to discover down the road, well, her uncle molested her, or the guy in the neighborhood molested her and took advantage of her, or this other guy at a party got her drunk and instead of taking her home, he raped her. You know what I'm saying? So now they hate men. That trauma affects the heart. It breaks the heart. It creates things within the heart. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. As a man thinketh, as a woman thinketh in her heart, so is he, so is she. So this is the reality of the human construct. I like to believe what I've learned, that we're three parts: spirit, soul, and body. Again, we work out the body. Boom. We pushing up, we sitting up, we running, we pulling up, we lifting weights, we jumping jacks, we everything for the body. What about the spirit and the soul? What about your spirit and your soul? What are you doing to work that out? What are you doing to grow and strengthen that part of your person? So acknowledgement means acknowledge. What do you have going on? Are you up then and down then? Are you happy then and sad then? You all over the place? Well, happy one moment, snapping off at another. They call that bipolar, within reason. They call that bipolar. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to are you going to acknowledge, okay, I'm bipolar. Okay, I deal with depression. Okay, I deal with anxiety. I'm truly suffering from PTSD. But my question is, after that point, are you seeking to grow from it, grow out of it, progress through it? Or are you using it as a crutch? Because one thing that I have seen, many individuals, they use it as a crutch. Well, you know I'm bipolar, so don't be blah, blah, blah. Well, you know I'm such and such and such and such. They use it as a crutch instead of saying, you know what, I've been through a lot in my life. I got some mental illness in my family, but I won't let that defeat me. I won't let that stop me. I won't let that derail. I don't know if y'all can see the train tracks, but I'm right here in front of some train tracks. I might show it on the video, I don't know. But I'm not going to let that derail my destiny. God allowed that to happen to me. I can't get mad at him. It happened to me. God don't cause everything. Some stuff he do cause, some stuff he allows. But he sees the ending before the beginning. So he knows my son gonna come through that. My daughter gonna come through that. And after they do come through that, they're gonna use their pain, their suffering, and they're gonna build a legacy. They're gonna use the pain and suffering that they've gone through to help bring others through it. I done been through some stuff. Now I can help guide others through it. I'm still going through some stuff. But I can still come back and say, bro, I got you, shawty. I got you, cuz. Hey, sis, I got you. We gonna get through this. We gonna make it through this. It's your folk Marquise, man. Acknowledge that thing. Go on, acknowledge it. Don't run from it. Acknowledge it. And after you acknowledge it, you can seek for the proper help. Get help. That's what this is about. Get help. I'm a veteran of the armed forces. I was a vet at 19. I went overseas in 2004, 2005. Then I came back overseas in 07, 08. And one thing that we had to learn as a part of our debrief, as a part of our after counseling in a general sense, strong people get help. Strong people get help. So if you need help, get help. I'm not a medical professional, a psychologist, psychiatrist, so I can't tell you about what to do with your body, but I say be very mindful of what you put in your body if these people trying to give you certain medicines. But again, I ain't no doctor, I ain't none of that. I'm just a brother who got experience, who been around the block numerous times. So be very mindful of what you put in your body when it comes to all these chemicals. There are many different natural substances that I believe God has blessed us with that can also give us the effects that we need. But again, that's up to your discretion for you and your family. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. The book is on the way. I've come up with the date of June 12th, 2020. So that's 6/12/2020. Overstanding, a comprehensive look at gangster rap, its subgenres, and their effects on our generation. And of course, the t-shirts, I ain't rocking it today. Think different, live different, but let me know what you think about this one in the comments. I was raised good, but the streets bad. I was raised good, but the streets bad. And I rip and ran them streets, and they made me a type of way. I was around them type of people, and it made me a type of way. But all along, I had a certain type of heart because of who he called me to be, realistically. But ultimately, also, my family. I love my family. I appreciate what they have done for me and all them type of things. Appreciate your people while they're here. Give them their flowers, give them their roses while they're here. It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. Think different. Live different. Any questions? Y'all blessed.